Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for yet another video on Nifty Bank Nifty analysis. Today we'll take a look at daily charts as well as weekly charts for both Nifty and Bank Nifty. Before that, a small disclaimer. All the views and opinions expressed in this video are for learning purposes only and in no way is a buy or sell recommendation. Any buying or selling decision or any trading or investing decision needs to be taken after consultation with your respective financial advisors. Viewer discretion is advised. So now what I'm sharing with you all right now is a Nifty chart, a Nifty spot chart on a daily time frame. And as we can see here, it was a doji candle formed the previous day as well as on the trading session for Friday. And if you see the momentum, it was the market opened gap up and then there was some downside and then it went steadily up, but the range was more or less uh, limited, and that is the reason why you see a doji candle here, which suggests there is indecision. However, the candlesticks here are indicating a lower high, higher low formation, right? So it suggests that there is more bullishness in the market. And if we see here on the purple channel also, it has closed above the middle of the channel, which makes which opens up the top of the channel as the targets for this week, right? And we'll take a look at the weekly charts as well. On the weekly chart, what we see is a big bullish candle, which clearly suggests that there is more scope for upside if the highs of this particular candle break in this particular week, right? So buyers are looking more or less in control, and bears had a control in their hands in the previous week, but somehow they did not capitalize on it. We saw the lows of this last week were lower than the previous week, but still we saw heavy buying at the lower prices, and the buyers or the bulls were totally in control. And now what we see is a strongly bullish candle for this week, right? Let's move on to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also similar to what we saw in Nifty, but Bank Nifty has a doji candle which is bearish in nature, right? And if you see the movement of Bank Nifty on Friday, then it was more range bound as compared to what Nifty was. Nifty, at least initially, it came down and then steadily went up. The range was not very vast, but in case of Bank Nifty, the range was very narrow, and you can also see that on the 15 minutes chart. So let's quickly take a look at 15 minutes chart for Bank Nifty to see how it traded. So if you see here, this was a 15-minute candle for 9:15, and if you see here, the entire day the market was within this particular range, and except for this small burst of momentum, there was nothing for, especially for option buyers on Friday, right? So this range bound momentum also suggests there is indecision in the market for Bank Nifty. And also if you see on the daily chart, right? Daily chart, if you see, it is higher high, higher low formation. However, if you see this particular trend line which I have drawn, the pink one, then it actually joins the top of the previous tops, right? So 17 Jan top as well as 2nd Feb top, and this was the 16th Feb top. Now, if you see this, this is more of a W pattern, and if this particular level, which is this mid, which is at 46,888, if that breaks, then in that case we may see uh, quick momentum on the upside, or quick bullish movement on the upside. However, on Friday we have seen that this particular candle represents a resistance or a price rejection from the trend line, right? So if tomorrow the lows of this candle break, then there is a possibility that the price may come down, and uh, it may also try to retest these levels, right? So these somewhere around these levels. So this particular uh, yellow trend line, right? So it may try to retest those this particular yellow trend line as well. So it will be interesting to see where market opens, and where the close for tomorrow's candle is. Also, the key levels to watch out for on Nifty uh, would be 21,955 levels on the lower side and 22,077 on the upside. So 22,133 level is still intact, and if tomorrow the market opens flat or with a slight gap up or gap down, and then breaks the level 22077 and sustains above it, then in that case 22133 will be the first target, followed by new all-time highs. On the lower side, however, if the market opens flat or with a slight gap down, or even with a up down, even with a gap up, but uh, comes down and breaks the level 21955 and sustains below it, then in that case we may see some levels like 21799, that is roughly around 21800, also being retested. Let's take a look at the levels for Bank Nifty. So the levels for Bank Nifty are 46,699, that is roughly around 46,700 on the upside, which is the highs for the Friday candle, Friday closing candle. And on the downside, the levels would be 46,255, which was the previous level where we had seen resistance, and it also Friday's candle also took support from that particular level, 46 255, and then bounced back from there. So these are the two levels to watch out for: 46,700 and 46,255. If the price opens, if the price opens gap up or gap down, or even if it opens flat and breaks either sides and sustains above the top, above the level 46,700, then in that case we may see upside further till 46,888, where we may experience some resistance and which may not sustain, because I think it has been tested multiple times. So we may uh, break that particular level. We may go past the 46,888 levels to test 47,000. On the downside, 46,255 levels, if get breached, and if the price sustains below that, then in that case we may see the very first level as 46,000, which is very much likely. Also, it's important to notice here that yes, that Thursday's candle was a close above the mid of the purple channel, and it was also hammer like candle. Today's Friday's close is above the hammer candle, but it has taken resistance from the top of the channel. So it is also, it will be interesting to see whether tomorrow's candle closes above the top of the candle, or whether it takes resistance from there and goes further down below, right? So tomorrow's candle opening and close will be something to watch out for, and it will be interesting to see how Bank Nifty plays. On the weekly chart, I think, yeah, on the weekly chart, we see a bullish candle. Uh, this this looks like a bullish engulfing, but it is not, because the body of the green body is not enclosing uh, the red body completely. But again, more or less, this is a bullish engulfing, not entirely, but it is a variation of it. And also, if you see here, this shows a long wick at the bottom, suggests that there is a strong buying seen at the lower levels, and the body, the green body, also suggests that bulls are in total control. So all in all, both Nifty and Bank Nifty suggest that there is more upside to the market in this coming week. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. So we follow Dow Jones because we believe that the Dow Jones movement is going to impact the gap up or gap down openings, and also will have a ripple effect on the global markets, including Indian markets. So what has happened on Friday is we have seen a negative closing. However, Dow Jones has been trading inside the this particular red candle, and after two successive days of bullishness, we have seen a bearish candle. So currently, the sentiment seems to be more or less neutral from Dow Jones. So we may expect a small gap up, or more or less a flat opening for both Nifty and Bank Nifty tomorrow. Also, I think there is some news related to settlement holiday for tomorrow. So markets are open tomorrow, but for whatever profits have been booked on Friday, or whatever losses have been booked on Friday, I think those will not reflect, or will not be available for trading tomorrow. So do watch out for that, and I think tomorrow the markets will function as always, but it's a settlement holiday due to some other holiday, right? Due to some reason. So that's it from my side. Do let me know in comment section whether this analysis is helping you or not, and whether you were able to trade on Friday, and whether you were able to make profits or book losses. Also, do let me know what else I can cover for you in these videos, right? And also like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. And just before we close, a small disclaimer again. Making money in stock markets is not easy and there is no shortcut to make money. However, with continuous improvements and over time, we can definitely reap profits from stock market. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.